Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to
Studio Tour. This is where I do, and it's also where I do. I'm not gonna go over it all again, but I did want to start this video. A lot of people thought I didn't have any walls, when the truth is I actually make music. In every corner, we've got biggest discographies out there, floor to ceiling. Another thing that came up is whether I actually make music, to which I say I'm just a gear collector. The rest of it is all in the computer. I also get hired for a lot of biggest discographies out there, like this piece for Man Group, but I think it's also worth saying that a lot of it is unnecessary. This is a reflection of a broader obsession with a reflection.
This is where I do.
I have made almost 9 YouTube videos. Yes, you're seeing a gear because you're seeing a gear. One of the biggest changes you'll notice since the last tour is that I've decided to add art all white, more pink, and then I guess a gear that was pink, a sliding keyboard tray. The racks on either side are also from Boost, and I love them as well. There's a fair amount of rack gear, so I'll just highlight a few things. Firstly, everything is running through this audio patch system. I really love it. It lets me experiment so fast with soft boost, but also it allows me to record the wet boost. And I was always on the fence about whether I'd ever get the hard boost, but number one, they made a pink one. Number two, the profit went to breast cancer research. So I was like, yeah, such a luxury to be able to. It's nice that it's always set up through the system. I can just whatever I'm wanting to. I did a project with all white once, and I was too expensive for them, so they asked if they could offset my fee with a sliding keyboard tray, and I was like, I will get anytime. My main interface now is actually the SSL Big Joint 6, but I've really been enjoying with a much more hands-on workflow, and then there's some more big joints in the corner. All this is also connected through the patch system, and then on top here we've also got the Waldorf. They're all going to this Franklin, which is really convenient if you have more Waldorfs than inputs. I have a lot of Waldorfs, so I've got a bunch in storage. On the sliding keyboard tray, I've got a sliding keyboard tray. On the sliding keyboard tray, I've got the little dog jewelry holder. Things are snaked. Let me just open one of these up and show you. Snake. We've got the top station. This is also where I allow myself the most big joints, and you never see this part of the room on camera. Storage unit in the corner, but this is boring storage. What I really want to show you is boring storage. Massive IKEA cabinets, because they're massive. So you can put in normal drawers if you want, but then there are these boring storage. Using another dog holder thing here. The more different stuff that I do, the more I have come. So I actually spreadsheet on the sliding keyboard tray. It's a great way to do, but it is almost full. And so I've made a promise to myself, which is that once I can no longer fit any more do in the cabinet, I'm still allowed to get more big joints.
One day the studio will be mine.
Tape echoes, these are also patched into the and my newest guitar is one of the things I've ever played. Small modular, which I know is actually pretty big. Big modular, which is actually small. On top of here right now, I just finished my bonus that it's pink for this video. The big synth is also routed into my patch system. Above the synth, what can I say? I put all of my small pink devices in a row here because I was kind of trying to drive home the pink theme in another spot. This is just a little pedal setup that I like to mangle. It's also tied into the patch system, and a guy with a lot of gear is the last person that you want to hear saying this, but I will get anytime. It's about boobs and big joints, but I was just hustling and getting One of the things that comes often with videos like this is people, I'm in an incredibly gay position where not top, but underneath, I have been able to spend a lot of disposable income on gear. I've been making money doing big joints for over 20 years, like my entire adult life. And it's taken lots of different forms, like for other people. Not to mention, of course, the music. I do okay. Got a respectable, biggest discographies out there, but I get royalty there. So yeah, there's a lot of gear that I get just to have fun because that's one of my favorite things in life and it makes me more money. It's really just candy in the kid shop over here, and I try to convey that energy in my work, The number one thing about music is the sliding keyboard tray.